All right, guys. You all know the stakes here. Our backs are up against the wall, but that's when we play our best. That is when we play our best. Let's man up and make this happen. Come on.
And you get a feel right there of the importance of this game. You can hear the roar here at the United Center. It's Game 6 of the Eastern Conference semifinals here. Welcome back to the postseason action. It's heating up, folks. With Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, this is Kevin Harlan on 2K Sports. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. Someone will be keeping an eye on, Roy Hibbert.
And what you love about him is just the way he hits the offensive glass. I mean, he knows that those are the easiest points for him, when he can find a loose ball, get an offensive board, and put it back into the basket.
And something else he does that might not wind up in the stat sheet, but is still a big part of his game, his leadership defensively. Collectively, they're a much better team when he's on the floor.
Taking a look at Chicago. With their hometown fans cheering them on, they'll look to close out this series and complete the upset. Wow.
Well, there's some pressure here, though, Kevin, because you're at home, you're up 3-2. This is the time to do it. You do not want to go back out onto the road for Game 7.
You know, part of me agrees with that, Steve. Actually, a lot of me agrees with that. Even though it isn't technically a do-or-die situation, they should be treating it like it is. I mean, because going on the road for Game 7 is not a friendly scenario, and it would be a very tough building to win a deciding game.
And he's on the board early.
The first to strike there. Nice hoop.
Kobe attacking. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Butler. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said, make no mistake, I consider this a must-win game for us. We need to close out this series here at home, or we'll put ourselves in a tough position. Winning a deciding game on the road will be no piece of cake. The rest of the series should be interesting, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
And he makes the first. And Rose drops them both. We're about 1 minute into the first. Kobe against Butler. The drive by Malone. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist.
How about that, going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
Bang, a screen on Kobe. Butler kicks to Stoudemire. He dishes it to Rose. Double team on Rose. 6 on the shot clock. Stoudemire in the post, working on the wall. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Malone is screen on Rose. Hill passes to George. It's back to Hill. Up top, Malone. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, I tell you, that's outstanding determination to track that rebound down and fight his way to the bucket for the throwdown.
Clark, that is the effort they're going to need for the rest of this game.
And not just on the offensive glass, Kevin, but all over the floor.
Now here's Rose. Stoudemire, right side. Rocket 6. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to need some help there defensively. That matchup is going to be a tough one to deal with.
Hill again throws. Hill kicks to Kobe. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Goes off the pick from Stoudemire. Noah with the screen on Hill. The kick outside to Butler. Outside Dang. Shot clock at 5. The pass to Stoudemire. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And he's got his first free throw of the game. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second.
He did the important part at the line there. The heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Outside Hill. It's George on the wing. Good. The assist goes to Hill. George has got his first 2 points of the night.
Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
And it's Rose penetrating. The shot is off. And Indiana will come the other way. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
And across the board in that game, they just shot the lights out. They had a fantastic offensive night.
Yeah, rarely do you see a team get that hot. In total, I mean, everybody was knocking them down. They were spraying it from everywhere.
Kobe with it. He's picked up by Dang. That's at 5 from 18. Kobe misses.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Goes against Hill. The shot's good from Stoudemire. Stoudemire's got his second basket of the night.
Got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Pacers trail by 4. Hill kicks to George. The dish to Hibbert. The shot from the low post is good. The Bulls have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Rose goes in. The kick outside to Butler. Dang with the screen for Butler. On the wing, Dang. 6 to shoot. With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Roy Hibbert.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert it. He's got to take that every time.
He kicks it to Malone. Here's George. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Malone gets the bucket.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Rose dishes to Butler. Back to Rose. Feeds it to Butler. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Stoudemire got it from 16 feet. Stoudemire's got 7 points.
Smart move with that mismatch he's got.
You know what? That extra advantage sure pays off on the mid-range jumper.
And it's Hill penetrating. And George kicks to Malone. The feed to Hibbert. Good work defensively by Stoudemire. Bulls have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Rose passes to Stoudemire. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, you got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Stoudemire with the double team, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. The Bulls leading by 4. Right side, Teague. Teague gets a screen from Moscow. Now here's Teague. He's guarded closely. Here's the break. Here's Fields. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's exactly what you want coming off a steal. Get into transition, find an easy basket.
Yes, sir. The ideal fast break opportunity there.
Now here's Teague. With the lead pass, Mozgov kicks to Withy. He feeds it to Copeland. Dishes it to Mozgov. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it was good. Mozgov's got his first basket of the night. Granger outside. Pass to Watson. Kicks it to Hill. Andrew Fields on the wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Chicago leading by 4. Outside Teague. There's 47 seconds left in the first. There's Mozgov. Right through the knee for the layup.
Their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting while jumping out to this lead.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
Watson kicks to Hill. He passes to Watson. From the wing, Granger fires the three. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Malone. Marcus Teague out there with Allen. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Dang in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Indiana.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, it sure has. And another area where they've been on point is defending the rim. Has a lot of blocked shots through the first 2 quarters.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Hey, guys. T in their last game against the Bulls delivered quite a performance. He finished with 36 points and added 7 rebounds to go with his scoring. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance at Clark here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kelloggian. Is that a word? We can use that word.
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that. Look at him.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
Clock at 4. Here's Teague. They get it back. Johnson kicks to Teague. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Allen for the 3. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Jimmy Butler is checked in for Allen. Pacers leading by 6. Carter Williams off the pick from Malone. Carter Williams dishes to Tucker. Pass to Hill. He kicks to Tucker. No good with the triple. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Butler. Back to Teague. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Tucker, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. first one falls for him. One is no good.
You know, as we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has improved. It's gotten more aggressive, more physical.
It sure seems like it has. They've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter.
Now here's Teague. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Poked away. Johnson for three. Rebounded by Granger. Granger's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Malone. Shot no good.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
And the foul on Marcus Teague. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Indiana making a change here. Hibbert's checked in. Indiana leading by 7. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
The Bulls shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Outside Teague. Dang. To end the drought. And it's blocked by Hibbert. Up top, Kobe. He trains the quick shot. Kobe's got his first 2 points.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Teague left side. Outside down. Back to Teague. No one near him. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open.
Here's Granger. He sinks the 11-footer. And it's an 11-point Pacer lead.
He's gotten his legs underneath him because he's having a heck of a quarter.
George Hill's checked in for Indiana. Outside Teague. Back to Dang. From the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Hibbert's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Ryan in the post. He's covered by Dang. Malone a screen on Johnson. Granger passes to Malone. Can't get it to go. Great tee that time from Johnson. Back to Malone. Second shot opportunity. Good. Malone's got 10 points in the game.
And the D is having problems stopping the mid-range jumper. They're not really closing out on them as much as they should be.
Yeah, look at the numbers. 6 of the last 10 points have come by way of that jump shot, Clark. Inexcusable mistake for a team that's trying to get back into the game.
Yeah, I have no clue what he was thinking about there. As a matter of fact, he may have had his brain in neutral.
Hill with it. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. He dishes it to George. Malone. Indiana moving it around. Kobe kicks to George. George gets a screen from Malone. 5 to shoot. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
I don't know. I mean, we've seen him hit those in the past, but like you said, the defender was on him like glue. It would have been quite a bucket.
Now here's Rose. Misses off the left iron.
And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
They just seem to keep coming up empty. They've got to slow it down and get a good shot.
And George, here we go. Backing down is Hibbert. Back to George. Beyond the arc. That doesn't go either for George. And T is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bulls trail by 13. Butler kicks to Rose. Outside Butler. Stoudemire up top. He's covered by Malone. Now the pass to Noah. And that one is stuffed right through.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
And maybe that will give this team a little bit of their edge back.
Now here's Malone. 10 points for him. Malone a screen on Deng. Jacks up a three. And it's Hill. That time the assist from Kobe. Hill's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 34 seconds left to play in the first half. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Noah. Tries again. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Their free throw attempts have really fallen off here in the second quarter. Not as aggressive.
Yeah, if they want to avoid going into the half with this deficit, they need to stop settling for these long jump shots and attack the rim.
And the first one drops. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Hope they get it back. Deng kicks the butt. Rose. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Rose. Goes back up. He takes it up and brings it in.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And we've reached halftime in this one. Pacers out in front, up by 11. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Round 2 of the NBA playoffs is in full swing. This is 2K Sports. Indiana with the lead against the Bulls out at United Center. They're on the brink of elimination and need another great half to force a Game 7. T not having much difficulty scoring against the Bulls D. He's got 10 points, has been stellar in both rebounding and defense as well. Now for the Bulls, they're not looking nearly as crisp. They've been getting roundly outplayed up to this point, and they'll need a bounce-back effort to make up for it in the second half. Luol Deng, he's not had a good showing. An embarrassing stat for him as he comes to the break. No shots made from the floor. And it's time now to head back to the rest of the game in Chicago. See you next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals.
Some outstanding numbers in this one from Malone. He's got 10 points and the 1 steal.
You know, he's been so good at both ends of the floor, guys, but what's impressed me the most is his offensive performance.
I don't know, Steve. I think the work he's done defensively has been pretty impressive, too.
On the court for Indiana. Malone, he's in a power forward. George Hill out there with Kobe. Then it's Roy Hibbert, and it's George in at the small forward position. Hibbert, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, when he's not blocking shots, he's altering them, Kevin, because he's just a constant presence and a threat defensively in the paint.
And you know what? He's super on the offensive glass. Whether he's bagging his own groceries or sticking back one of his teammates misses, he gets it done in there.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. Here is Rose. There's the dish to Noah. Back to Rose. Feeds it to Butler. Pass to Stoudemire. Shot clock at 6. The shot is off. And Indiana will come the other way.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And the crowd immediately letting the officials have it after that whistle.
A very unpopular call there.
Right side Rose. Back to Stoudemire. Stoudemire, right side. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Stoudemire's got 11 points.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Hill kicks to Malone. It's back to Hill. The feed now to Malone. And again, it's Indiana converting. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, they've really kind of struggled offensively here, so I think this timeout is for him to really draw something up, maybe get an easy two and get their confidence back.
You know, sometimes an easy basket out of a break is just what you need to get things back on track. And coaches always have plays specifically for that situation, coming out of timeouts for an opportunity to get a bucket.
Here's Rose after the made shot from Malone. They get it again. Then kicks to Stoudemire. Second chance shot. Malone with the block. But he stays with it. Hill against Rose. Back to Dan. And another shot. And he hits the jump shot. Dang's got his first points of the night. Pacers leading by 13. Hill gets a screen from Malone. And it's blocked by Rose. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Dang dishes to Rose. Outside Butler. Back to Rose. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Rose has got his second basket of the night.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Park. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Outside Dan. Back to Rose. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Malone with the block. They retain possession. They recover it. They get the rebound. Here's Noah. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
What a move. He saw a window on the other side of the rim and whipped it around for the immaculate reverse.
The Bulls have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. And Indiana making a change here. Watson's checked in. Now, here is George. Malone outside. This is to Watson. Malone, a screen on deck. Here's Watson. Malone. And it's blocked by Dan. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Hill, he's checked in for Roy Hibbert. Here's George. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. Bulls trail by 11. Butler off a pitch from with it. Butler passes to Mozgov. Here's Rose. And again, Chicago. No good. Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Watson with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Hill gets a screen from Malone. And it's Hill penetrating. Good! Hill's got his first basket.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Rose kicks to Mozgov. Back to Rose. Rose off the pick from with it. Rose double team. Pass to Withy. 5 on the clock. Marvelous lead pass, and he brings it down. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw, the defensive presence was almost non-existent. And they may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Now, we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And he can't get the first one. Roy Hibbert's checked in for the pick. Here's Hill. He feeds it to Watson. Kicks to Hibbert. Defended by Withy. Hibbert dishes to Malone. Shot, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Bulls trail by 12. On the wing, Dang. Passes it to Rose. Here's Withy. Outside Dang. Outside Rose. Just 5 to shoot. Mozgov passes to Rose. Shot from the wing. He squares up and sinks it. Rose has got 4 points now in the quarter. Indiana leading by 10. Picked him clean. Here's Mozgov. 8 points for him. Outside Rose. Rose off the bench from Withy. 6 to shoot. And it's Rose penetrating. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Rose has got 10 points.
And his confidence has come back since halftime after really a rough first 2 quarters.
And it's Chicago with the rebound. Tang's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Butler. Outside Rose. From downtown, and there's Dane. That's good on the assist by Rose. Rose has got 3 assists tonight.
And can you ever remember him getting his confidence shaken? I mean, it just doesn't seem like he's ever bothered by any adversity or any pressure.
And something else you notice about him offensively is what a dangerous catch-and-shoot player he is. He's got a quick trigger.
Now, here's Hill. He kicks it to Malone. Outside, Kobe. To snap the cold streak. Off his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. The Pacers making a switch here. Rangers checked in. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. It's been a hard-fought game, and he just wanted to give his guys a chance to catch their breath, saying, listen, we're right there. Let's make a push right here, put some pressure on them. Let's come out swinging. Kevin?
On the wings, Butler and Dang. Mozgov is out there at Noah, and it's Teague in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Butler kicks to Teague to take the lead, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Teague's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Bulls. Malone, the screen on Teague. Hill dishes to George. Malone, 14 feet away, gets it to go. And the Pacers lead by 1.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
T gets a screen from Moscow. Outside Butler. Butler off the pitch from Moscow. Butler with the ball. George picks him up.
It's his 4th foul, and I'm sure he picked it up a little earlier than he would have liked.
And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Roy Hibbert picks one up. And the first one at the line is good. Kobe's checked in for Indiana. He's perfect from the line this time. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Malone is screen on Rose. Screen by Malone. Hill passes to Hibbert. Malone. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Hill gets a screen from Malone. Malone is screen on Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket by Hill.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Now here's Rose. He passes it to Butler. He dishes it to Noah. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. And Indiana shooting at 50% in a decent group. Screen by Malone. Kobe with it. He's picked up by Dan. And the pass to George. Outside Hill. There's the dish to Hibbert. Rocket 6. And George kicks to Hill. And Indiana, another 3.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Bulls trail by 3. And it's Rose penetrating. Malone with the steal. Kobe dishes to George. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got 4 assists now tonight.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
No, this is when defenses have to protect the basket with everything they've got. Force the offense to shoot from the perimeter.
Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Hill. Some solid defense from Butler.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Moscow. The jump hook. That one off the back iron and out. Indiana leading by 5. Kobe kicks to Malone. Hill gets a screen from Malone. Hill passes to Malone. It's stolen by Dane. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Rose with the ball. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
That's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Well, they haven't gotten much production from him, but they remain in the lead.
The Bulls making a switch here. Stoudemire's checked in. Here's Butler. Rose against George. Stoudemire with the bucket. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Kobe kicks to Hill. Back to Kobe. Feeds it to Hill. Malone in the high post. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And I also can't get over how much energy he expends rebounding the basketball. He goes all out on the boards every single night.
Kobe dishes to Hill. Malone with it. Noah picks him up. That's tipped. Kobe against Dang. Now the feed to Butler. Dishes it to Noah. Stoudemire. And he lays it straight in. Stoudemire's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good possession there, resulting in an easy one down low.
Kobe kicks to Hill. Pass to Malone. And the rejection by Stoudemire. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Pacers leading by 5. Malone has screen on Rose. Rose with the double team. Malone left side. Uncovered. And that one comes up a bit short.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
And it's Rose penetrating. It's Chicago with another bucket.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Now here is Hill. Malone passes to Hibbert. Cannot hit. Malone with the steal. Another shot. He lays it in. That's now 8 points for Roy Hibbert.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. Rose goes in. Yes! And the foul. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
They're trying to work it inside here, and they've had a little bit of success as they try to cut into that deficit. And getting it inside is one way to try to chip away at it.
The free throw drops for Rose.
You really have to like the work they put in at the free throw line here in the half. I mean, they've been really aggressive in drawing foul, and then they've been able to knock down their free throws.
Kobe goes in. Malone in the high post. It's George on the wing. And Indiana, another 3.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
Rose up on top. He's guarded by Hill. Butler kicks to Rose. Charity stripe shot. Excellent D there from Hill.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. We've got 1:08 left in the 4th. Noah with a screen for Rose. Kicks it to Stoudemire. Back to Rose. Outside Butler. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Stoudemire attacking. 4 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
Hill dishes to George. George gets a screen from Malone. George double teamed. Malone is screen on Butler. Hill with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And they're getting that lead way up there now. I mean, it should be a stroll to the final whistle from here.
Yeah, this late in the game, it'll be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
Shoots a fader. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Two shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And some changes here for the Pacers. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Teague the pass to Allen. There's the three. Can't get it to go. So it's Indiana picking up the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just state night sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Time for us to say so long. Thanks for watching our coverage of the second round of the NBA playoffs. For Steve Kerr, Mark Kellogg, Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long as we present the Jordan Player of the Game.
Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up, first shot, strut walking, a little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious, somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, nope, y'all can't copy.
Well, it all comes down to Game 7, and you guys will be playing at home. You got to feel like you're in the driver's seat at this point, right?
We're in a good position, and I'm so glad that we'll be playing that game in front of our fans. That alone is like having another player out there on the court with us. But don't sleep on the other guys. They want it just as much as we do. So it's going to come down to who wants it more. Who can dig down deepest and leave it all out there on the court. And I think that that's this team. But the games are played on the court, not behind a podium, so let's get out there and see what happens, baby.